Alright, what's up everybody? Peyton here. So, lately I've been delving into my past streams, trying to dig up all the ones I can think of. And, there's a lot. There's a lot. Now, before we get into this, I need to kind of put something here. Like, ever since I can remember, my dreams have always had themes. There's always a character or a place that I commonly encounter in my dreams. And this is very normal. Obviously, it's not weird, but I just want to state that ever since I was a kid, I've had like characters I always see in dreams, and dreams only, just in dreams. I'm not crazy or anything, but um, I just want to put that out there because one of the dreams we'll look at today involves like a long history of dreams. So and like nowadays, I don't really have like a dream character that's always in my dreams, but I have like a place that's always in my dreams. There's usually a lot of times in my dreams. So the first dream I called, I didn't really know how to, write it. Hassisi is asparagus. So that's Hassisi asparagus. So basically, I was in this large room. It was very large. I would say, hmm, I don't know, five houses. Like five of my houses, and my house is pretty big. My family's house, that's how I say it. So five big houses, talking around 1,500 square foot each. So I'm in this big area, it's well lit, and there's like a bunch of demons around me, and they're not doing anything to me exactly. And this dream character comes up and says, "Hey, if you say Hassisi asparagus, you can boil those demons alive." And I go, "Okay." And so for the next 20 minutes, I'm like going up to these demons saying, "Sissy asparagus." Like I can hear them like boiling. It sounded so weird. And that's basically all that happened in that dream. Okay. Next one, I call Fat Chick and a ex-friend. So this is one of the dream characters that appeared to me a lot, or well, like appeared in my dreams a lot. And this one is a weird name. And so the person in the dream was Manuki Nala. It was a weird ass name. And this dream character has been in several dreams. And, I have a lot of dreams where I have like a certain dream character in them. And anyway, I was in my bed and my ex friend Zach was in there too. We were just hanging out. Then this character that's been in several of my dreams just flies in from the window, just lands there, and in the stream she was like 456 pounds. And me and Zach are just trying to hang out, and then this thing starts generating electricity, and Zach and I are getting electrocuted for like 10 minutes, and then I wake up. Alright, next one, Eclipse to the Future. This one, I was in my bed just hanging out, and me and Zach were talking through uh, tele telepathy. And he was at his house and I was at mine. And this was like 2015, 2014, somewhere in there. And I'm just sitting there minding my own business. And the lights are off, it's all dark. And it was an eclipse. And we were talking about like the eclipse being a portal to the future. And then somehow, some way, there was like a dramatic like explosion or something. And this eclipse took all of us to the future, and my mom was left in the past somehow for some reason. And my dad and I were walking around the future, and there were all these like robots and like robotic gadgets, and it was weird. And we were only there for like 5 minutes. I think we went past a roller coaster, and um, it was like you would go underwater with this roller coaster. All right, the history of a dream character. So I like when my dreams give me these like history of things. So basically, this character was like this evil supervillain in my dreams, like a demon practically, and um, like in many of the dreams, this thing would like follow me around and just like try and torture me and stuff. And then in one dream before this one, some people had taken this dream character into a prison and they were going to execute her, but they tried to very like with many different methods, and this dream character just wouldn't die. And then they got this person into an electric chair, and then I guess electricity, like my dream was like, oh, the electricity is the only way to kill this dream character, and so that's how they killed the dream character eventually. But basically, in this dream, I was I'm not good with first and third person definitions, honestly, but I believe I was in third person, whatever the one is, where you're just kind of in the back seat and your dream's kind of taking you for a ride. Um, and I was like watching this little girl kind of walk into a library, and she was like singing and dancing, and this little girl was like 7, I think, and the dream character goes in there, and all of a sudden, I think she like was looking at books, and then she found one, and then the lights went out, and then the lights went back on, and then the stream character was all evil. And that's how that history happened, I guess, and then I woke up. Okay, let's turn from weird dreams into um a more sane sounding dream. Um okay, so in this one I was in a dark room just kind of standing there, and I was watching Shawshank and Waking Life, and I heard the judge sentence Andy Dufresne to life. However, in this dream, my dad and I got sentenced to life, and then we were teleported to this prison, and we were gonna share a cell, and we were in front of the cell, and it had, like the combination locks. It was almost like our cell door had a keypad to get in there, and my dad was trying to figure it out. He goes, "I'm pressing the right stuff." Then eventually, I just woke up. All right, this is a longer one, so we're gonna end on this one. The jail. Wait, the jail with naked bulls. Now let me clarify that, because that sounds kind of weird. Well, I'll clarify as we go into the dream. So, I'm outside. It's like 75, 85 degrees. Couldn't really tell. This dream I had in, I think it was like 2018, 2019, maybe. Somewhere in there. 2017 or 2019, not sure. And I'm just standing in this field. It's kind of a smaller circular field, and basically this was the intake for a prison, and I'm just standing there not doing much, and then a person I knew, her and I went to a place called the Lighthouse, in a waking life, and her name was Bailey, She comes up to me, she's like, "What are you for?" I'm like, "I don't know. I'm just here." And then the guards are like, "All right, you all have to pick a bowl and come inside." And then they let these bowls out. Now, what does make naked bowl mean? They had no fur. These bowls had no fur, and about five of them bumped into me in the course of like 5 minutes. And I felt one of them, and it had no fur, no horns, or no, it had horns, but they were like really tall or something, I guess. I can't exactly remember the horn size, but they didn't really like feel like bulls. But I don't know. That's I kind of got that vibe that they were bulls, and so I kind of grabbed one and I went inside, and then I woke up. Okay, so that'll be all for this one. Um, I think you people are starting to know how weird my dreams are. And I'll see you guys in the next one. I got several more of these. I was only gonna do like 5 per video, but on paper these streams sound like 10 minutes of video, and on reality it's like 2 5 minutes. But whatever. Thank you guys for watching. See you in the next one.